Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing this face for the first time, my name is Adali Lee. I'm a Nigerian married to a Polish man. My husband is in Poland while I'm still here in Nigeria, but we are, planning to close the distance soon. So if you've watched my previous video, you would know that I arrived Abuja last night. Yeah, so today is my appointment day, my visa appointment day. Yeah, let's just stay clear. So we go here very early. My time is 9 o'clock a.m. So I decided to get here very early. So we got here around 7:05 a.m. So the security guard said we should just through because we came very early, right? That we should try and come back around 8. So I'm strolling the street of Abuja. Oh my god, this estate is super sweet. Like, it's so cool, so beautiful. Everywhere is just so nice. Abuja really suits me. Like, I keep saying this. It's a very nice place. Like, I don't regret. I don't regret coming to this state. Trust me. So this is Imo River Close. Okay. Trust me. I don't know where we are walking to. We're just strolling around. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Okay. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back. It is currently 8 p.m. We came back around 3:35 p.m. Gosh, like God, you guys, I don't even have the strength to start telling you all what really happened. I think I am going to do like a sit down video to tell you guys everything, like to give you guys every single detail of what went down today, because Jesus, if you actually wanted to distress the hell out of me today. It wasn't easy, but I thank God everything went smooth. So God, immediately I came back, I wasn't able to talk to you guys. I just ordered for food, freshen up, sleep. I literally slept for 4 hours because I was super tired. Trust me, it wasn't easy. These people actually stressed the hell out of me. So I'm going to do like a sit down video to tell you guys what really happened, because now I'm still tired and I'm talking to my husband, so I don't have time to start talking about it right now. So tomorrow we are flying back to Lagos, but before then I will be going to Streams of Joy. Like you guys know, I'm an NSPPDian, so I can't come all the way from Lagos to Abuja and not go to Streams of Joy. That's not even possible. So I'll be going there tomorrow. Our flight is for 7 p.m. We are checking out of here 12 p.m. So once we check out, we'll be heading to NSPPD, Streams of Joy. We'll stay there we'll pray, because I'm actually going there for prayers, We'll pray, stay there for like 1 or 2 hours, and then head to the airport. So you guys, I really did not do like a room tour for you guys this time. Guys, trust me, this hotel is super beautiful. It's quite expensive and it's located in a very wealthy area in Abuja, Maitama. If you're in Abuja, you would know the area, right? And it's very close to the embassy. Like, my kind of person is, I like to do things very early. I don't know if you understand. Like, I like to, like, if I'm going for an interview or anything, I like to lodge very close to that place, regardless of how expensive that area is. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be late, So the name of this hotel is Mayfair Hotel. Like, when we got here, trust me, I never knew it was a hotel because there was no name. When the Uber driver brought us here, I was like, okay, where you carry us come? Like, I was scared, So when we asked the security guard, the guy said, yes, this is Mayfair. And I'm like, why is there no signpost, you know? And he said, this is a hotel. So I think, or I believe that's how it is around here. Yeah, because this place is a very wealthy area. So I don't know. So like I said, I'm going to do like a sit down video to talk to you guys, give you guys every details of what really happened today. For now, I'm not, like, I don't have the strength to start talking. When I came back, God, I was having headache, I was super tired, hungry, and yeah. Thank God for everything. That's all I have to say. Thank God for everything. I give God all the glory. Roy, the God that sees me, really answered my prayers today. Like, earlier I was super upset, but at the end of everything, I was very happy. So I'm gonna talk to you guys maybe tomorrow when we are heading out of this place. Yeah, talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I think I am ready to talk about what went down at the embassy. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this gist? Because it was super stressful. I was so angry. I was so pissed. In my mind, I'm like, Roy, are you still there? Because what is going on? Gosh. So okay, so guys, this was what happened. So immediately I went in, right, because this is how I came with my document, right? I came in with this, right? We got to the embassy super early. We got there around 7:03 a.m. like, myself and my sister was the first people that got there. So when we got there, the security guard said, oh wow, you're here quite early, but you just need to stroll, come back around 8, then that's when we can attend to you. I said, okay, no problem. So my sister and I strolled. We were strolling the streets of Abuja. We were just walking around, making videos, you know. And then later we sat in one spot and I did my NSPPD morning prayer. And once it was 8 o'clock, I saw 2 persons, like a dad and his daughter, walking down to the embassy. And then I told my sister, oh yeah, let's go. So we were now 3, me, the man, and the daughter. So then the security guard said, okay, you guys should come with your documents. And I brought out my documents. He said, give me your visa form. I gave him my visa form. He checked it and saw my date, and he was like, wow, this date is so close. I don't think this is going to be accepted. And in my head, I'm like, you don't know what you're saying. You need to go to the cyber cafe to change the dates to 14th, you know, like, I'm like, this date on my document is what I have on my invitation letter. There's no how I can change it, bro. And it's like, I'm just telling you because I can't allow you go inside with this date. And then after that, I became so confused. I called my husband. I told my husband he said, do not do anything, right? So I waited, and then the man called me again and said, we have to pay for the visa form, right? And I'm like, no, I don't have to pay. I'm married to a Polish citizen. He doesn't know this earlier. So he said, oh, okay, no problem. And then he started talking to the man and the doctor. You have to pay 90 euro for your visa form. The man was like, oh my God, he didn't know, you know. Before I came there, I had already done a lot of research. I know that as a wife to a Polish citizen, you are not meant to pay a dime for visa form. Okay, so that alone got me super exciting. When the man was telling me, I was like, I'm not supposed to pay, right? So, and then he called me again and said, okay, for the dates, no problem. I'm not going to stress you because you're a citizen. I'm going to allow you go in to meet the consulate. So whatever the consulate says, no problem, right? So, excuse me, guys. So I said, okay, thank you very much. So I was the first person that got there, but I was the second that went in. You see, this life have connection. This lady actually came late. This is not the father and daughter. This is another lady that came later, and she was talking. I know, okay, maybe she knows the security guards was my problem, and maybe she tips them. That's their business. But they allowed her go in first before me that came super early. But no problem. No problem. I was not angry. So I was the second person that went in. So the lady was still there. So I went in. I saw the Polish man. One of the Polish, okay, the security guard inside was a Polish man. So I sat down waiting for the lady to come out while I go in for my interview. So I stood there for a very long time. In my head, I'm like, I saw something on Google saying that the interview is not meant to get to 50 minutes. I sat there close to 1 hour, you guys. And later the lady came out and I went in. I gave the consulate. The person that attended to me was a Nigerian sweet lady. So I gave her my documents. Before you go in, you want to go in with this. You're going to bring out your documents and hold it, right? So I gave her everything and she checked. I gave her our album. You guys, like, let me show you guys. Oh, where's my album? It's not here. Okay. So this is the picture. I gave her everything alongside with the documents, right? And when she saw this, she was like, oh my God, what is this? Are we doing album, whatever here? And then we smiled together, right? And the lady was super cool, right? And after that, after she attended and did everything, then it got to my visa form. That was where the whole thing started. So she was trying to scan, it wasn't scanning, and then she said, oh my dear, you have to go to the cyber cafe to reprint this visa form because the barcode is not scanning. Okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, it's very easy, super easy. Just go to the cyber cafe and reprint and then come back. And then she gave me 1 hour to do everything. And then I said, okay, thank you. She gave me everything. I said I shouldn't scatter what she has because she arranged the document and gave it to me and said I should come back with the document just like this. I should not scatter the document. I said, okay, thank you. So I went outside. I told the security guard. They directed me to the cyber cafe. You guys, Abuja is super expensive. The man called a cab for me because there are cab around. So he told the man where he should take us to. Going and coming back was 6,000 naira. Guys, this place is not far. If this place was in Lagos, I'm going to pay 1,000 naira going and coming back. But that was not even my problem. My problem was, let me just go to this place and come back immediately, give them, because they gave me 1 hour, right? So I went there, I told them what I was facing, that this is not scanning. Can you please reprint so that I can, take it back for my interview. They reprinted it and it still did not scan. So that was my husband, you guys. So when I got to this place, what was I even saying? I can't even remember. So after that, the only option was for me to, re-register. I re-registered and this thing still did not scan. You know what I did? I just said, okay, let me just go back there with this and tell them maybe this fault is from their website. I went back to the embassy. I told the security guard, they allowed me in immediately. I went to meet this lady and she told me there's nothing she can do, that I have to get this right. At that time, I became so pissed and angry, I was so stressed, you guys. I just left there angrily. I just called my husband, you know what, babe? Call this consulate. Tell them that I'm tired. I was crying outside the embassy, talking to my husband, telling him this and that. And then he said, okay, the consulate said we should not register again, that we should just go and reprint the barcode because the barcode is very important for them to register, to scan and see my, my data and everything online. My husband is calling me again. Hold on, guys. So I had to call someone I know that was helping me, and she said, you really need to do it right, because they need to scan the barcode so they can get your information online, right? So then I asked her if I was doing it right, because I was doing it this way. Is this how I should do it? Then she said, no, I've been doing it the wrong way. I should go back there, re-register, and do it like this. So I had no other option than to, rush back to the cyber cafe and, re-register and do it the same way this person said we should do it, right? So I had to rush, and my husband was like, the consulate gave us 20 minutes to finish with everything. I'm like, make una dey play. So I went back to the cyber cafe. We did everything, and mind you, to register was 3,000 naira. I registered here in Lagos, 8,000 naira. Then when I went to Abuja, I registered 3,000 naira the first time, and I went back again to register again, another 3,000 naira plus the cap 2 times. Oh my god. But at that moment, I wasn't even thinking about the money I was spending. Trust me, because I just want to get this right, and with the time again being short, they gave us 20 minutes, and I was just rushing, and gosh, like, that was a lot, trust me. So this time we got it right. You need to see me scream in the cyber cafe. I did not even mind. I was like, oh my god, thank you, Jesus. Like, I was just screaming, Elroy, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Elroy. So after that, my husband was like, babe, be fast, be fast, be fast. And we rushed back to the embassy. I told the security guard my husband had already called them. They're waiting for me. So he allowed me go in immediately. And I met the consulate. I was smiling, right? So she started smiling and saying, when she scanned it, it worked. She was like, how do you feel now that it's working? I said, I feel super excited. And she said, now you know you were doing it right. I said, yes. Now you know you were doing it wrong, rather. I said, yes. And then she asked me, how was I doing it the first time? How was I doing it before? And then I told her, like, we were just having a conversation. This lady was like, she's nice. I didn't get her name, but she's super cool. So after everything, she attended to me, and she asked me to thumb print. I thumb printed, and here comes the question. So she brought out a paper, and she was asking me questions. Do I have any family in Poland? How long will I stay in Poland? What does my husband do? This and that. Have I met my husband's father before? Questions like, but the questions were super easy. I think the questions was, I think she asked me like 15 questions, but it was super fast. You wouldn't even know it was up to 10, talk more of 15, because she was asking me, I was answering. I wasn't even nervous. Like, I was just having a conversation. It just seemed like I was having a conversation with a friend, you understand? So I was just looking straight to the glass, because you can't see them clearly, but they can see you because the glass is black, right? So everything was just going smoothly, and then she gave me a paper saying that come back for your passport on so date. And I was like, thank you very much. I just left. So I am super excited that everything went well, even though initially it just seemed like everything was not going as planned. Like the devil came to discourage me, but Roy stood up and said, never, not this one. I was just so excited when I was going, like when I went out. So I just sat down discussing with my sister, because she was asking me how it went, what was the questions. I was like, everything was just smooth, everything went well. So I was just sitting there, and the lady came out and said, she called me and said, did you thumb print? I said, yes ma. Like, She even came outside to ask me if I thumb printed. I was like, yes ma, I did, I thumb printed. And oh my god, I'm just so happy. Now we are waiting for their decision, and I know that their decision is going to be a positive one for us, right? Because I serve a living God. I cannot call on the name of a Roy and end up in shame. It is an error. So we are waiting for a positive decision, which I know that it is going to be positive. Like, I am getting my visa approved. So and they called my husband yesterday, and he also told them the same thing I told them at the interview. So everything is just okay. Even though my husband was super nervous. My husband was super nervous, yeah. When he's stressed, he's nervous. So yeah, we're waiting. And I think so when everything comes out, I don't think I will be going back to Abuja to get my passport. It will be sent to me. Yeah. And yeah, that's all for today's video. I want to say a very big thank you to Eroy for giving me the courage not to give up, even though the stress was coming up, you know. I mean, I went through stress during my interview, but in the end everything was, you know, super cool. I want to say thanks to my sister that was there, and I want to say super thanks to my lovely husband, because he played a huge role. Trust me, you guys, my husband is such an amazing man. He was just calling the consulate, you know, they were just talking. He was telling them, what are you guys doing? My wife is outside crying and stressed. Can you guys do this? Can you guys do that? You know, but that was just so oh, that man, oh my god, may God continue to bless my husband, because he's such an amazing person. Trust me. So thank you all for watching, and if you know you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button to join the family. Okay, talk to you guys in our next video. Bye.